Well, hello again. We are coming to you from Soleil's Salt Cave. I'm Daryl, Soleil's dad, and we have Travis Preston here, who is going to be doing an event next week called Journeywork. That's next Thursday.
Correct.
So, Travis is here. He's going to talk to us about a whole bunch of things and what he does, why he does it, and what you can expect. So feel free to come on over. So Travis, are you from nearby?
So I was raised in Somersworth, New Hampshire. Lived in New Hampshire most of my life, and like so many young people, I found myself a little bit of a struggle in my younger years, and through a lot of work and a lot of this work, I've found my way to a much more peaceful way of living and a way of life. So I've come to the point where it's time for me to share that and to try to help others find what I've found.
Cool. Well, not everybody has that inclination to share once they receive. So what's that about you that makes that a reality?
I feel that we all feed ourselves by helping others. So by giving back selflessly to others, I'm able to receive just as much myself. So it's been a staple in who I am and where I go with my future, to help others, to help ease the pain and suffering of our communities right now.
Cool. Well, thank you for doing what you do here. I had a great privilege to sit in on one session recently, and it was amazing. Hopefully we'll get to hear a little bit of Travis in a few minutes, but he's got this drum, and I think you make drums as well.
I do, yeah.
But from the moment he starts hitting it and singing, it's hard to know where the energy comes from, but the experience is incredible. And we just had a cool conversation before this about experience and faith, and how experience is really the most potent driver of faith in your own life. If you've done something for yourself, it's in your bones, and you know it beyond knowing. So can you talk a little bit about what it is that happens when you're making that kind of sacred sound?
So for me, what's going on with me is I'm conducting the energy throughout the space and amplifying everybody in the room's energy so that they're able to experience what is meant for them. I don't know what anybody experiences while I'm doing it. I only know how I'm conducting and holding the space to help facilitate that. The drumming is so powerful for me. It helps me to amplify my energy as well as everyone else's energy, to help reach those states of consciousness that allow us to receive the information that is meant for us. Not meant for anybody else, but it's specifically designed for each one of us. And it's put in and given to us in a way that we will understand.
Yeah, I can definitely speak to that as well. There were two of us in the session, and we each had completely different experiences, to the point where the first go-around, the first session, the first half of it, I was sure I didn't have any experience at all, and I just maybe slept. And then the second time around, everything was familiar, so it was clear I had been... it was just a very different place to go inside yourself, for sure. I'm sure you have a lot more experience with knowing what happens to people, but from the inside of it, it's so familiar yet so foreign, you know.
Yeah.
So how do you guide people through? I guess what's your your way of holding space? Like, what is that in you?
So for holding space, it's really protecting the space and allowing what comes in and what doesn't. So I put up a filter, if you may, of only allowing things to come in that are helpful and beneficial for each person, and so that they can receive the messages to the answers or the questions or the events that are going on in their life to help give them guidance and direction. Sometimes it's guidance, sometimes it's actually healing, and people notice an extreme difference in how they feel walking out of a session. It's really very unique for each and every individual for what they will experience. But the reason I feel so drawn to sharing this work is because now in these times everything is so foreign and changing so rapidly that when you seek knowledge from other people, some people may not know where we are today. The knowledge may be something that was meant for yesterday and not for today or tomorrow. So by holding this space and using this practice, it allows each individual to receive their knowledge for today and tomorrow for them, designed specifically for them.
Wow. Not
through somebody else's experience or thoughts.
You have said a lot. Holy cow, that's huge. Wow. Kind of need to sit with that for a minute. Yeah, so thank you. You've got a lot. So where does this come from?
Where does it come from? It comes from in my soul. The drum has been a part of me my whole life, without even knowing it. It's been the one instrument throughout time, through my existence, that has pulled me in to music, that has been my focal point. The drum has essentially saved my life in more ways than I could explain on this in this session. But what I do is given to me through a channel, through my helpers, so that I may help others. I'm merely a vessel, conducting the space.
So when you're beating the drum, it's almost like a separate heartbeat. Or what is the beat come from you, or how does that work? Because it really, I think I was lost within a couple minutes and even the first time you hit it, there was within seconds there were experiences. So it's no offense, but it's like, is that you? Or it could just be you, but it almost feels like something else moves the drum.
So I am the physical body making contact with the drum, but it's the drum is an extension of Mother Earth. It's our heartbeat. It allows us to be one, to be connected with all of our surroundings and everything around us. So the drum, to me, it drums itself, and I just listen and go through the motions.
Wow.
Each session, each time I drum one of these sessions, it may be different. Yeah. And it's just the guidance that I'm given for the individuals who show up.
That's huge. So you were saying that it's like Mother Earth's heartbeat, or a heartbeat that we can share, that's outside of us, that we all sort of sync up. That's, wow. Would you mind playing a little for us? Or
I could give a few different beats. I was given two to share, so I can share two of those.
I promise I wasn't just asking for myself. That was Travis Preston giving us a sample of drumming Journeywork for next Thursday. I am somewhere else. I think that was amazing. Whoa. Yeah, are you able to speak to what happens there and what that was that we just experienced?
So what it was is the energy in the room was brought to